Welcome back to the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network. Joseph Zakshesky with you, and I'm joined alongside head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game as the Hogs open up a nice homestand, a three-game homestand at that, starting tonight against the San Antonio Rampage and Jeremy, the IceHogs. Another great weekend for them. 3 out of possible 4 points out in Tucson, Arizona. The last time they were at home, that was a great weekend for them as well. So positive trends for the IceHogs going into this weekend. How do you keep that momentum rolling?
Yeah, I think we like the results for sure. I thought we showed a lot of character to come back in both games. We were down on the road. That's never easy. Special teams came through for us, killed off a couple 5-on-3s, and we scored on the power play ourselves, and we were able to get the points. I think we still 5-on-5. There's a lot of improvement to be had. First of all, I think defensively we can get out of D zone quicker. I think we're still giving up some pretty good looks. Goaltending's been pretty strong for us, and we'd like to ease the burden a little bit off them. The second half of that is if we do a better job defensively, we can create more 5-on-5. I think there's more in our group as far as creating chances 5-on-5, and we had another good day yesterday, and hopefully we'll continue to get better, and that'll show up.
You touched upon erasing those deficits for the IceHogs. They were down 3 goals in the first game against Tucson, then 2 in the second, and you come back and grab points in all those contests. So early on in the season, it seemed like those are good character-building games to witness as a coaching staff and for the players. It instills a nice bit of belief in their locker room that they can overcome really any scenario in the game. That's probably something that you're excited to see build up so early on in the year and have it carry into what's going to be a busy upcoming couple of months.
Yeah, there's, I think in our room there's some resiliency and just the willingness to keep playing and add it up after 60 minutes, and I think that's a pretty good characteristic that we'd like to continue on, that we're never out of a game, and if we have a great start, then fine, let's finish it off, but if we happen to fall behind, we're just going to keep playing and give ourselves a chance to get back in the game. So good sign that we've seen that so far.
And what have you seen so well in your power play? You mentioned special teams helping carry you through, especially on the penalty kill, but the power play, 5 goals in that series against Tucson. Overall, you come in on a nice 5-game power play goal scoring streak into tonight's matchup. Special teams, when you get the opportunities, you're able to create at least momentum. But what's been working so well for your group with the advantage?
Yeah, that's the key, that when you get those power plays, you find a way to produce some zone time, some chances, and at least keep the momentum going. I think we've been fortunate. We've been able to pull the trigger here. And capitalize, and of course we want to continue that, but it's a lot. The focus is just on knowing our options, executing, being clean with a puck. We make 2-3 good clean plays in a row, we should have something there, so we'll continue to do that. Nice, we kind of got 2 units going now, so that's good. It's whoever goes over the boards, they got to feel like they can make an impact on the game.
And it's a deep roster for the Rockford IceHogs again, beginning of the season. You've had a lot of changes again. You had Luke Johnson join the club in Tucson. He is now back with Chicago. You get Anton Forsberg, Gustav Forsling coming down. So it's a pretty fluid lineup. Does that present any challenges for you and the coaching staff, considering the amount of talent you have and how you match up against your opponents?
I think it's a benefit. We have competition here, and there's no guarantee you're going to be in the lineup or what role you're going to be in. It's all based on your performance, and it's good to have that pressure on the guys. And as far as the continuity and guys going in and out, every team in the league goes through that, so we're not special in that regard. We just got to handle it better than everyone else, and we will.
And then finally focusing on tonight's matchup, the San Antonio Rampage in town, first of 8 meetings between the 2 clubs, division points up for grabs, and this is a San Antonio team that is a hungry group. They've dropped their last 6 games after winning their season opener. What have you seen from them? Because certainly they're a team that puts up a fight, and obviously they're going to want to end up a nice road trip on a high note.
Yeah, I think you're always a bit wary when a team that's down comes in. You don't want to be the stepping stone for them. It's important that we get off to a good start, and we don't want to give them any freebies, no free hope. I think we're going to continue to focus on our own game, but certainly we shouldn't be overconfident going in. We feel that there's a lot left in us in our game to get to, and so that'll be our focus.
Jeremy, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
You bet. Thanks.
Head coach Jeremy Colliton joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. Puck drop here at the BMO for Dog Days, where you can bring your dog to the contest for a small donation to local animal shelters. That's just right around the corner. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.